Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Mark and I suffer from tinnitus. So today is Jan the 1st, 2024, and basically I've had enough of tinnitus, so I've decided to document it, do a vlog on YouTube, because basically I don't think there's any other way to sort of focus on trying to improve it. Hey, someone just pulled out on me. Crazy. So basically, it's people just coming out of nowhere, nutters. Right, let's do this. Okay, so here I am having a walk in the woods, going to measure my VO2 max on day one of this 30-day challenge to see if I can reduce my tinnitus from a loud beep to maybe a whoop, you know, and I'm doing this basically because if I don't do this, I sort of might lose focus. I've got some people walking up ahead now and I feel a bit strange doing this, so anyway, let's nod off, shall we? There we go, look, a little glimpse of the woods and the lake. Have a little walk, you know, get out in nature. Whack, 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 whack. Yeah, I talk duck. So this seems a bit of a better place to have a little walk through the jungle, you know. Yeah, for anyone out there who's got tinnitus, then, you know, follow along, see how it goes. I don't know if yours is high pitched or low, or because some people get a whoosh, some people get a beep, and whichever one you get, it's not a very nice thing to have. So I'm probably going to take my time on this because I'm not expecting to get immediate results, but I think the 3-day fast would be interesting to see what that does. Last time I cut out caffeine, sugar and alcohol, and if you're a smoker then don't have any nicotine either, then it did go down, but then it just comes back up again. So this time let's see what happens. You never know, in 30 days, boom, could be gone. Or even if I just don't notice it, it'd be great. Obviously never done these sort of things before, this selfie stick and walking and talking to yourself is quite difficult. Some people I've seen on YouTube, they're just non-stop waffling all day long. I don't know how they do it, it's quite good. But yeah, I like this angle now. This is quite a cool angle, I can see where I'm going. Instead of walking through loads of old mush, you know. So for all the American people out there, I know it's called tinnitus, man. I think that's how you pronounce it, isn't it? So we call it tinnitus, and on the other side of the pond we call it tinnitus. So yeah, wherever you are in the world, we all know what it is. See, sounds like this are really good for tinnitus. I might start making some videos and we'll put them on YouTube. It's nice to listen to. So, how long have I had tinnitus? 6 years, or 6 and a bit. And it started, I remember I was lying in bed and it was really, I lived in a quiet house then, and I thought there was something wrong with the TV, you know, like it was turned off, and I thought, what's that noise? And I unplugged everything in the bedroom and it was there still, and I was like, no, please. And I thought I'd wake up in the morning, it'd be gone. Nope. And it got there, and then I just noticed it more and more and more. And yeah, I used to have quite a good job. Worked in the city, used to sit in boardrooms in meetings, and I'd be out of it because all I could hear was beep, you know. Well, I had to walk, and my VO2 is 29.8, which is, it's not good for my age. Should be about 37, maybe 40. So that needs to improve. So I'm wondering whether it's all linked, whether my blood pressure, VO2, heart rate variability, you know, is it somehow linked in some sort of way? Which I'm now going to find out because I'm determined to do this. So the last walk was a bit mushy in those woods, so apologies for the sound if all we can hear is, you know, with it was a bit sloshy out there. So next time I'll bear that in mind. I'll find somewhere that's nice and quiet for the feet to walk on. Yes, that's right. That's one thing that some people don't take into consideration, is the mental health of people with tinnitus. It's, you know, like CIA, they use sound, constant sound in a cell to torture people. You know, it's what they do, torture them. So, you know, you've got it all the time. I mean, when you wake up in the middle of the night, you know, let's say you want to nip to the toilet, it's very difficult to get back to sleep because it's so quiet. So I've been putting on Alan Watts, Dr. Wayne Dyer, he's quite good, and just listen to them talking, and eventually, you know, sometimes I drift off, which is quite good. So that's a good tip. Sound of crickets as well, that's another good tip. A lot of good tips today, eh? Anyway, enough of all this nonsense. Let's move on. I need to go home and draw up my plan, my schedule. I have the right of way. I don't know why it's because I'm talking to myself. They'll probably look at it and thinking, who's he chatting to? Although we do have hands free now, so they can get stuff, can't they? So here's my list for the 30-day challenge to reduce tinnitus in Jan 2024. Number 1, I'm going to do a 3-day fast, which I've started on the first day, 1st of Jan. That's to cleanse the system. 2, no alcohol, as it's a depressant, caffeine or sugar. Getting on to number 3, no processed foods, because basically that is just junk. Anything in a wrapper, chocolate, biscuits, crisps, pizzas, you name it, it's gone. Goodbye. Number 4, going to exercise daily. So definitely be walking every day, run or a swim. Number 5, meditation. Get an app on the phone and just 10 minutes in the morning. 6, quality sleep. So at least want 7 hours. 7, stress. Avoid at all costs. So I'm not going to be going anywhere stressful or doing anything stressful. I just want to completely chill out. 8, log blood pressure. Monitor it and let's see whether it goes down, whether it's related to the tinnitus. Number 9, I'm going to do all this on the smartwatch and the health app with Apple. And I'll be monitoring the stats for mainly heart rate, cardio recovery and overall fitness. So that's the list, and then let's see how that goes, and then onwards and upwards and on to day 2. Okay, so it's now day 2. I'm on to 38 hours fasting now. I still went to the gym today, just done a little swim, just a kilometre, and then ran a mile. So because obviously I'm fasting, I don't want to overdo it, but I do feel quite tired. But it's another poor day here in the UK. It's raining, windy, so I've had to wait till this afternoon before I can get out and go and have a walk, and then see whether I mean, it's not going to happen immediately, but I've got to do it every day. Measure the VO2 max, see what it's like, and yeah, blood pressure's a bit high, so that's come down already after just 36 hours of fasting. It's I just measured it and it was quite good. So, well, not good, but you know. So yeah, anyway, there we are, day 2, out for a walk, and what more could I say? It's a bit of a miserable day really, Jan the 2nd, you know, not a lot going on. Okay. Yeah, so I was just thinking that there's one thing about tinnitus people don't realise is because they can't see it or hear it, and it's not like, say you've got a broken arm or leg, it's pretty obvious that, you know, oh look, you've got a broken arm or leg. But people, they can't tell whether you've got severe tinnitus or quite loud, or that you're in, you know, you're struggling to cope with, say, a certain situation. So say like you might be watching a film, and then someone says, oh, turn it down, and then you can't even hear the film because all you can hear is boo. Or you might be in a meeting in a very quiet room or a library or something, and it's just, there's certain things you can't do. So I used to love listening to ambient music, but I can't really listen to that anymore because it's not that sort of music you can listen to with tinnitus. Yeah, so it's just a thought for the day, really. It's, you know, it does change your life because there's certain things I used to love doing. You can't sit and listen to in silence. You're never in silence, which is a shame. Yeah, okay. That's my thought for the day. Good morning. It's day 3 and I'm off to the gym for a swim. No running today, just a hike later on. So the 3-day fast is it's the last day today. I'm looking forward to getting some eggs for breakfast tomorrow. So the good news is my blood pressure has returned to normal levels, 120/80 this morning. It was a lot higher than that, so that's quite amazing in just a few days. I'm shocked by that. So that's really good, I'm pleased about that. I didn't sleep very well last night, woke up at 2ish, just couldn't get back to sleep because of the noise from the tinnitus. I eventually nodded off again about 5 o'clock, and then I woke up at 9, so obviously needed the sleep, and that's worked, so I'm chuffed about that. So all good. So off for a swim now, and then yeah, let's see what happens. But at the moment everything is all going in the right direction on the stats, but the tinnitus in the evening, no, it's no change yet, but I've got to be patient. So okay, onwards and upwards. Okay, not bad. 52 laps in the pool, considering I haven't eaten for nearly 60 hours. I was quite chuffed with that. There's one thing I just want to say, my eyesight's improving, so that's another good thing. I'm not getting so many floaters after this fast. So the fast finished tomorrow. At the moment everything's all looking good, so yeah, there's something good. But while I was in the shower, oh look at this muppet, what's he doing parked there for? When I was in the shower, this can be a bit tight. Oh, accident coming up. When you're under the shower head listening to the water, it takes away the tinnitus magically, and then you focus on other sounds, and that's habituation. That's really the thing to aim for, is where you just, you know it's there but you forget about it, or you have other sounds around you. So that's something for another day, and maybe some movies I'm thinking of making to help people with tinnitus. So yeah, so there we go. Okay, so it's day 3 of the fast now on this 30-day challenge, and I'm going to wrap up with this little walk. So the positive things are blood pressure's gone right down, resting heart rate, all that's really good. VO2 max, not so sure, it seems to be just the same, but you can't really do a lot when you're fasting. So it's a good start, very positive. But tinnitus today, this afternoon, I did start to take less notice of it. I think that's because I've been keeping myself busy. So that's a good start. So I'm going to get some stats together later on this evening, and then try and get this first video finished, and then we'll be on to day 4 to 7, which is the no alcohol, no coffee, sugar, and let's see how that goes. Now I've reset the clock and had a good cleanse. So everyone out there with tinnitus, good luck, all the best, and let's smash this. Cheers.